Hey there. So yesterday I moved into a new Airbnb and it's horrible. Like maybe one of the worst places that I've ever stayed. Now, I know I shouldn't complain because it's pretty cheap, and honestly, I'm just being snobby, but man, it is bad. So, I'm about to get hit by a car. So, I decided that if it's really, really bad, then I'm just gonna suck it up and pay the money to move somewhere else before my time is up at this place. But I'm really hoping that I can just pull up my big girl panties and just deal with it. So instead of focusing on that, I want to focus on this idea that I had today. It actually started last night whenever I was laying in bed, and let me be honest, I am not the girl that lays in bed and gets millions and millions of ideas. I'm the girl that struggles to find new ideas, so now that I know that this is here, I cannot stop thinking about it. I'm definitely not ready to share this idea with the world yet, but I've run it past my friend Alex and she gives her stamp of approval, so I feel like that's a good sign. This has been one of those ideas that no matter what I've done today, I just keep coming back to it. Now, it's Sunday, so I didn't do a ton of work today, not because I have the weird thing about not working hard on Sunday, but because my co-working space is closed today, so I didn't really have anywhere to go and get some work done. So I just popped into another tree. So I popped into this little coffee shop, that chocolate coffee shop that I showed you the other day. I popped in there and had a delicious chocolate croissant, and then really got to brainstorming, and I came up with so many ideas. Now, I don't know how this idea is going to plan out, and you know, honestly, I don't even think that that's the thing right now. What I'm really focused on is just exploring this creatively. What would it look like if I pursued this idea? What would it look like if I brought it to life? And at this point, I don't know how to answer those questions, but I'm very interested in seeing what happens, doing a little bit more research, talking to a couple more friends, and potentially seeing where this idea takes me. Have you ever had an idea like this? Have you ever just been laying in bed at night and thought, man, I cannot stop thinking about this one thing, and then that night turns into the next day, and the next day turns into phone calls with your friends, and you're just gonna see where it takes you. I hope that's true, because this is a pretty amazing feeling. Like I said, one that I don't get too often, but I'm really gonna see where it goes and what I can do about it. So I'm gonna keep thinking, I'm going to keep brainstorming. I have a couple more friends that I want to talk about this with, and then I'm gonna just see what happens, because I don't know what's gonna happen, and it seems like, seems like this could be a really, really interesting project to take on. So I guess that's it for today. Happy VEDA Day. Happy VEDA Day 9. And I'll see you tomorrow.